Before I start, I'd like to try a little experiment. In the past years, when I have done the Time for All Ages, I have started with a tradition from Haiti where the storyteller says creek, and the audience or participants say crack. And through that, we have an agreement that the storyteller will give the story away and that the participants will receive their stories, each in their own way. Okay? Now, what I'm hoping is to hear the crack through the ether from everyone's home. Okay? Creek. All right, tech crew, Chris, Robert, I need your help here. When, pay attention, Kevin, we're going to try one more time. Are you ready? Creek. Ah, I can feel it in the air. I can feel it from the ground, from your homes. Thank you very much. Now just settle in and feel that ground. This is a story about learning about hell and heaven. A very, very, very long time ago, a samurai warrior in Japan wanted to learn about hell and heaven. And so he went on a quest. Now we know that the samurai are amongst the fiercest and the bravest class of people in Japan. He began his quest through swamps, across dry plains, scorching sun, pouring rain. Everywhere he stopped, nobody knew the answer. One day, he came to the home of a Zen master. He walked up to the door, and he knocked softly. "Enter, if you come in peace," the voice floated through the door. The warrior opened the door and walked in. "What do you seek?" said the Zen master. "I seek to know about heaven and hell. I seek to know about hell and heaven." The Zen master looked up at him. His clothes were dirty, muddy, and tattered. "And who are you?" said the master. "Who am I?" said the warrior. "Sorry. Who am I?" said the warrior. "I am a samurai. I am the highest class of warriors, brave and strong." The Zen master merely laughed. "How can you call yourself a warrior? Look at you. You're dirty, filthy, muddy. Look at the scabbard of your sword, tattered and dirty." The warrior froze. His eyes turned into slits as his anger started to rise. No one insults the samurai. "You come in here," said the master, "asking about hell and heaven. You don't have the wisdom to understand such things." The warrior's face started to flush pink, and then it started to flush red. "Look at you, covered with mud and dirt. You stink," said the Zen master, his rage rising. The samurai's hand went to the hilt of his sword. "And what do you suppose you're going to do with that?" said the Zen master. I assume that your blade is rusty and dull. Why, I would wager you couldn't cut a stick of soft butter with that blade. With a swish, the blade came out of the scabbard, and he held it by his side. You can do nothing to me. You are a disgrace to the samurai class, an embarrassment to the nation. Go, leave me, get out of my sight. Suddenly, with a whistle in the air, the samurai held his sword up, ready to cleave this little man in two. And then the Zen Master said, "And now you know hell." 3 times 3, the heart beat. All was silent and still. And then the warrior turned, carefully lowered his sword, and put it back into its sheath. He hung his head. "You have humbled me, O Master. You have taught me a great lesson. I am grateful." Then the Zen Master said, "And now you have touched heaven." Creak, crack. So ends this telling of the tale.